Hey guys, happy Saturday. Welcome on in. So I have a bit of a show and tell for you guys today. We are going to talk tapestry. So recently I have been really into tapestry crochet. I initially had the idea of making like this childhood nostalgic themed blanket for myself, full of just a bunch of different tapestry collages of just things that reminded me of my childhood. And then I got the idea to make blankets for my family for Christmas and have the middle of the blanket be, a tapestry centerpiece specific for them. So I have been practicing. So my first tapestry, it's a video a while ago. I had this tapestry. It was a street sign that I made for my niece and for her to hang on her wall. So she does have that and she loves it. But then I did have a few other paid tapestry crochet patterns that I want to share. And then I kind of got into playing around with designing my own tapestry, or creating my own grid patterns on Stitch Fiddle. So I have some of those to show you as well. So I'll start with the paid patterns that I did, and if you watch any of my Whip Wednesday videos, you'll probably remember this one. My Ninja Turtle tapestry, and this is where the inspiration hit me to do just a bunch of 80s and 90s themes tapestries and kind of collage them together into a blanket. This kind of sparked that idea because these, of course, are the old school Ninja Turtles that I remember watching with my little brother as a young person. Next up, I have these. They're just meant to be like some wall hangings that I purchased, and I'll make sure to add the designer, the pattern to these if you like them, if you want to purchase them. But this one I thought was cute. Read more books, and then this one as well. Self-Love Club. So these were just a couple of quick ones. Again, they're meant to be wall hangings. I don't know if I will hang them up. I'm just doing something. This next one I'll explain after I'll show what mine looks like, and then I'll show a picture of what it's supposed to look like. So this one, it's a Mario one. I tried to find one of the original Mario. I think this one is like for Mario 3, but this one is actually a piece of its own tapestry collage blanket, and I didn't realize until I pulled the pattern and I started to do this one that it is actually meant to be done in clusters of 3 double crochet. So each grid box is supposed to be 3 double crochet, but all of my other ones were single crochet. So I was like, well, I can do it in single crochet and the picture should still come out, and it did. He's just a little miniature, just a little bunched up where it's supposed to be elongated. So maybe one day I will actually complete this entire pattern the way that it's meant to be and like make a Super Mario collage blanket. This next one is, I think this one was one of the first tapestry patterns that I purchased, and this, what I'm about to show you, is the second attempt at it. The first attempt, I only got halfway done with it because I ran out of yarn, and that first attempt I used sport weight yarn. So imagine my surprise, this girl, I didn't even think about it when I started doing it using worsted weight 4 yarn, and then ended up with this big bad boy. This is my Thundercats logo. That this is big enough to be a blanket in itself almost. So this is when I kind of put the idea of my collage blanket on hold because I didn't expect this to turn out so big. But when I started, I was like, I want to finish it. So I just kept going, and I didn't want to use a different weight of yarn. You know, I wanted everything to be uniform. So I even thought about like making this the centerpiece and then putting things around it. But while I like these tapestries, I think I need to do a little bit more planning and be a little bit more mindful of sizing. So from there, I couldn't really find any more patterns of things that I wanted to include with this blanket. So I started to play around with stitch fiddle again. I tried to use stitch fiddle before, just from making grid patterns from images, but I had a tough time with it because you can drop an image, but it always wants to make it so big, and then when you try to make it smaller, it distorts the image. And I just didn't, at the time, I just didn't have time or want to figure out or play around with it and figure out how to use it. So I, of course, went to Pinterest and just started looking for some various different grid patterns. And I found a few. I found a cute little Winnie the Pooh one, a Tigger one. I found a little Betty Boop one, which I do want to do. And then I found a Rainbow Bright one. Now these, because they aren't actual patterns, it's just the grid. I did the Rainbow Bright one and it took so long to finish because I did print out the picture, but I had to count as I went. I mean, I guess I could have actually written it up, but who wants to take the time to do that? But I did do that one. And here she is. And then decided that was just way too time consuming. I think I would either rather actually purchase a written pattern or try to make one on Stitch Fiddle, just figure it out. So that is what I did. Started small. So I started with making some fruit squares because I'd seen a YouTube video a while ago where she had made this summer blanket, and she made these tapestries of like different fruits and granny squares and pieced it together and made this blanket. And I always thought it was really cute. So I had the idea, okay, well, play around with Stitch Fiddle a little bit and see if I can make some little fruit granny squares. These are 25 by 25 stitches. And I have this watermelon. I made this little strawberries, these cherries, and this little apple. So I started there and I was like, okay, let's try something a little bigger. So I made this little Stitch Fiddle chart for this cassette tape. Now, I just dropped the picture and had it create the pattern from whatever colors it detected. So when I actually started doing it, I'm like, I feel like we're changing colors unnecessarily. So in playing around with Stitch Fiddle a little bit more, I realized, oh, you can actually edit the colors. So I could have edited, and I probably will. I don't know if I'll make another one of these, but I realized you can kind of go in and edit the colors to kind of clean it up a little bit. And that changed the game for me. So I put the idea of my nostalgia blanket on hold and had the idea to make blankets for my niece and nephew and my boys for Christmas with a tapestry centerpiece. I wanted them to be kind of zodiac themed with their zodiac signs. I was playing around with Stitch Fiddle, editing. I haven't quite figured out the one for my oldest son, Sagittarius, yet. I did find ones that I liked for my youngest son and my niece and my nephew, and I've actually finished the centerpieces for my niece and my nephew's blanket. I did my niece's first. Here she is. Aquarius girl. I'll try to insert like a picture to where you can kind of get an idea without me trying to hold it up and fit it into frame. But here's the one for my niece. She's so cute and fabulous because my niece is cute and fabulous. And then here is the one that I just recently finished for my nephew, his little scorpion. And then I have this one as the centerpiece for my youngest son. This one I know is gonna be a doozy because even though it's just 3 colors, there are lots and lots of color changes. So I know this one's gonna take me out. It's gonna be a bit of a challenge, but I believe it's gonna be awesome when I finish. So it will be worth the work. at some point pretty soon I'm gonna have to figure out what I want to do for my oldest son, like what his Sagittarius themed centerpiece is going to be. And of course, I can't make everyone else blankets and not make myself one, but that'll be the last one that I do. I'll do mine last. But here is the little stitch fiddle chart that I'm going to make my blanket out of. Now what I plan to do for my nephew's blanket, don't have to build his up much because his centerpiece is pretty nice size, and he's tiny. He's a little short king, and so he doesn't need much. But I found this ombre yarn that has all of the colors of brown that I used in his blanket, so I figured I'd do just like a granny cluster border to build his out a little bit more. And then my niece's, hers, I wanted to do like a gingham style border to like build hers out. I will have to build hers out a little bit more. But that's all I have so far. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with my boy's blanket, and I don't know. Maybe I'll just do my centerpiece and hang it on the wall and not make a blanket at all, because I do still want to revisit my original collage idea blanket. I just kind of got excited about doing the tapestry and I started it, and there really wasn't a ton of planning that went into it, which story of my life. I don't really plan for things. I just do and hope for the best. But yeah, that is all I have to share with you on this glorious Saturday. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you liked my little tapestries that I have done. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next week.